Hi, I'm Hank Field, and I'm going to show you how to install Git on macOS and verify that it's working. So the first thing that I want you to do is go to Google and just type in Git, G-I-T. Now, just to be clear, Git is different from GitHub, so you want to make sure that you're going to the correct website. Git is the tool that you'll be using on your computer to interact with Git repositories, whereas GitHub is one of several different internet services that allow you to manage multiple Git repositories. So on Google, it's this first hit we want, and the URL is git-scm.com. SCM is just short for source code management. Once you go to the home page, you'll see a link to download the latest version for whatever operating system you're on. So because we're on a Mac, we see it for Mac. And at the time of me making this video, the latest version is 2.17.1. Yours will be different based on whenever you watch this video and follow the instructions. So I'm going to click on download. For whatever reason, mine doesn't download automatically when I get to this page. So I have to click on this click here to download manually link, and that'll bring me over to SourceForge. If you do happen to have yours working when you get to this page, that's fine. Just go through the installer, and I'll be there in just a second after I click this. Okay, so once I go to the SourceForge page, I get the DMG download. So it looks like this, and Firefox is giving me the option to open it automatically with disk image mounter, so I'm going to go ahead and say that I want to do that. You might have to open up your downloads folder and double click the DMG. That'll get you to the same place. You should wind up at a window that looks like this, and I'm going to click on this .pkg file. That's the package. And when I do this, I'm going to get an error message because it's not from an identified developer. And so Mac by default will prevent those from opening. So I'm going to hit OK. And what I'm going to do is go down into my system preferences, which you can also get to if you go up to the Apple logo in the upper left and you go to system preferences there. And you want security and privacy. So this app, the package I just tried to open, I'm getting a message down here telling me that it was blocked, but I can open it anyway. So I'm going to click on the Open Anyway button, and that'll bring me to the installer. So I'll say continue. I'm going to have it installed in the default location. So I'll hit install. It'll ask me for my account password, so I'll put that in. All right, so that was nice and quick. And I'm going to tell it to move the Mavericks DMG file for my downloads over to the trash. Connects out of this now. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is verify that it's actually working. So to do that, I'm going to hit Command Spacebar. That brings up Spotlight. If you haven't used Spotlight, it's a very handy tool to find, get to applications quickly. And I'm going to type in terminal, and then you'll see it auto-completes with app. So the terminal app is a command line interface, and that allows you to interact with your file system via a command line. That's the main way that you're going to be interacting with Git, unless you download a separate GUI. Now, I have this open in another screen, and so I don't get a window by default. So I'm going to go up to Shell and hit New Window. You'll probably get a window that pops up, and it should look something like this. It might be a little bit different. Okay, so now you're going to type in GIT and hit Enter, and you should get something that looks roughly like this. If I scroll up, I can see everything I printed out. And this is a little usage message. If this is printed out, it means things are working. It means that Git was installed properly and it was found. If it's not installed correctly, you should get some kind of message that says that Git was not found. If I want to double check the version, I can do git space -- version and hit Enter. And that'll print out the version that I'm currently using. And that's 2.17.1, which is the version I just downloaded. If for whatever reason, if you already had a previous version of Git installed, you might see that version instead. And so you'll have to figure out, and you can come see me if you need help, on how to resolve the fact that the latest version you've installed is not being seen. And that's it.